I tend not to watch the channels that have teams of co-anchors because first of all, I don't feel they're necessary to have two people reading you the news. And second of all, I don't feel like it's necessary for one co-anchor to turn to the other co-anchor and say, oh, that was a beautiful story, or that was a really tragic story. I don't want to hear that.
This is kind of, you sort of do like that interchange, and you don't. Let's a clear split. How many of you, you're not voting for Sandra or Harold, but just for the general idea, Sandra's idea is she likes the fact that they relate together and have some comments between the other, and Harold doesn't. How many of you find it pleasant or attractive or appealing in some way to have some discourse between the people, some interaction between them?
Yeah.
Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does that mean 8 of you don't, or is some people it doesn't matter?
Well, that's getting back to being personal with the news, because they're commenting on the story that's just been presented, and you know, whether they're personal with the news or not is I don't know. Just it's interesting to me to see how what they're going to say to each other and watch them react. But basically, I'm listening just to get the news too, and so it's not something that will cause me to watch them.
Or not watch?
Or not.
Oh, so you're sort of neutral.
No. But
how many of you?
I want to see how they do interact with each other.
How many of you feel like Harold absolutely prefer they would do none of that? 1, 2, 3, 4 plus Harold, 5. Okay.
Here are key points. Remember that focus groups represent the opinions of a small sample of viewers, but you can still learn from them. From large samples, we find it's best to keep anchor interaction tight so it doesn't interfere with the news. Ideally, the interaction stays away from opinion and delivers important information, putting a story into perspective. Markets can be different, so use the research your station has done as a guide.